Ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody's day doing? I've just been playing some Arc Raiders. It's been a great time. And bro, I got so much karma. Earlier I was playing on Bluegate, I think it was, you know, the one where like the extraction's in the floor, and I went down with some other dude because we were like teaming up, and he was like, yeah, you want to extract with me? I was like, bet, because we wanted to protect each other, right? And then he's typing in the extraction, and I just toss a nade on him, bro. I don't even know what it was. It was some nade that stuck to him and exploded, and then I like shot him to death, bro. I feel so bad. Actually, like a pit opened up in my stomach when I did that, bro. Like he was begging, he wasn't begging for his life. He was like, bro, please, like, are we serious, dude? And I was like, I'm sorry, bro. I gotta do what I gotta do. And then I extracted, and I just felt so bad, bro. And then I got karma the next game because I got shot down by like 5 arc. No joke, I got so much karma because I took his gun with me the next round. That's just how the game goes, bro. But I'm not always like that. I'm not always about the betrayal. I team up quite often. But speaking of Arc Raiders, let me make a quick announcement real quick. I'll try and make this quick. If you want to play Arc Raiders with me, there's a Discord link in the description called Aisle 12. You can hang out with me, DM me, whatever you want to do. We can hang out and let's have fun. Yeah, that's it. And anyways, beautiful ladies and gentlemen, let's get in. Woman, 38, posed as 12-year-old using Teddy and High Child's voice to trick couple into adopting her. Why would this work? Like, this is like those people who catfish on Tinder, bro. Like, it makes no sense. Like, you're 38 years old. If the pictures weren't obvious enough, I mean, like, they're stupid for falling for it. But like, if the pictures weren't obvious enough, when they meet you in person, you're gonna be 38 still. It's not like you're gonna look 12. Also, aren't they gonna have to like see your birth certificate and stuff like that? Like, if they become your parents and you're actually 12, they would have control over your documents, I would assume, so they could just look at it and be like, wow, she was born in 1900. I mean, yeah. And it's the same thing as Tinder, bro. Like, if you're catfishing somebody, then when you meet them in person to go on a date, they're gonna realize, like, there's no way to hide it beyond that. Like, you only have like a temporary solution to your ugly issue. I'm sorry. I know maybe not everybody who's catfishing is ugly, but like, come on, just make friends normally. But if you like actually need to catfish, yeah, you're probably ugly. I'm sure there's someone out there for you, don't worry. But more importantly, is she doing this herself? There's no way an adoption center would just take in a 38-year-old woman. They'd put her in like a, I don't know, a homeless shelter. So is she like running this adoption herself? I thought you need like professionals to do this for you. Or did they just find this kid on Facebook Marketplace or something for like $10? Imagine adopting your child off of eBay or something. Why did she need to be adopted though? Just go get a job. I don't know. Do something better with your life. And how could you fall for this? Like come on. I mean, I know children are like more obese nowadays. I don't even know if this is in America, but like, dude, like look at this. Look, I mean, you're not 12. Not saying she's obese. She's just bigger than a normal child would be. A woman has been arrested for posing as a child and tricking a couple into looking after her for more than a year. What do you mean? Are you blind? She's not 12, bro. For a year? Bro, she can vote now. How do you get scammed this hard, bro? Free housing, free everything, bro. Did you not wonder like, hey, why can't we put her in school or something like that? Did you not look at her documents not one time? Not go on like a family trip? I don't know where you need her passport. How do you put a 38-year-old woman in school unless she's just like literally homeschooled? That life, honestly, it sounds good, but like that would suck, bro. Imagine being homeschooled. They think you're 12 years old. They're teaching you like basic algebra and you're like, bruh, I know all of this already. Like, you would just be sitting there for 6 hours a day learning nothing, like absolutely boring. Though the free housing and free food does sound pretty good. But it's been a year now. Like, is she just part of the family? Like, when they found out, did she just get to stay around? I mean, you already got used to her. Like, you've already grown attachment to her and you like love her even though she's 38 years old as the parents. But like, do you just give up your kid now? Or like, does it completely break your reality? I don't know. Honestly, if I were the parents here, I'd just be like, good one, bro. Yeah, you could just stay in the family because I mean, you're already excited in here and all that stuff. We've already gone through a Thanksgiving together. We've already, bonded enough. Just start like get a job and like pay the bills. I guess you could just stay. Amanda Maria Souza de Oliveira allegedly scammed the couple to get her own bedroom filled with toys and even throw a 12th birthday party for her despite being 38. Bro, you're actually just a terrible person. That's gotta be like mental illness or something like that to just, want to be a kid. Have an obsession with being a kid. Like, you go full out. Toys, birthday party, everything. But like, you're 38. Like, you clearly don't enjoy this stuff. Or shouldn't enjoy this stuff at least. Like, I kind of get half of it. Like, you have to sell the act that you're a kid. You like toys. You like your birthday party. But like, come on, dude. You're just wasting their money at this point. You're not going to be playing with those toys unless you're a psychopath. There is one side though where like, there could be a hidden story here where it's like, I don't know. She was poor. She didn't have a lot of toys as a kid. She didn't have a birthday party. Yeah, there's that side. And I'm like, I can kind of see it. I don't really see it, but like I kind of do. Regardless of what the story is, this is messed up to do. Just go get a job. Like, come on. That must be so exhausting though. You gotta act like a kid. You gotta pitch your voice higher, like 10 octaves higher, and you're like, go, oh, I'll cuddly willy ooh woo. No, Yo, that was just my impression of a kid. That was just my impression of a kid, guys. Come on. She was charged with fraud and false identity for allegedly moving into the family's home for 14 months, disguising herself as a vulnerable girl, 26 years younger. I wonder when they caught on. I want to know what the event was that made them realize. You see a couple wrinkles on your daughter's forehead, bro. The gray hair start coming in, like you're like, honey, we gotta take you to the doctor. I think you have some sort of like rapid aging disorder or something like that. No, mom, I'm just turning 40 next year. That makes so much more sense now. Thank you. Oh, wait, what the fuck? She had allegedly approached a religious community after claiming she had fled home after being mistreated and had no ID on her. Bro, that's so messed up. Like, you just showed up one day to like a church or something. Help, please. My mom and daddy were abusing me and now I gotta show up here because I don't have a home. I ran away because I'm scared. Also, if you don't adopt me, you're going to hell. Like, this is not the same thing. Like, this is not exactly what happened, but like, you're kind of close to abusing these people's religion to, get a home. Oh, look, a church over there. Yeah, they'll have to take me in. I mean, dude, they'll be committing a huge sin if they don't. Not saying that is what happened. I'm not accusing her of anything, but like, I mean, that is a scenario that might have gone through her head. The family believed they were helping a traumatized child and eventually treated her as a daughter, preparing a bedroom decorated with children's paintings and paying for her to live. Like, that's what I'm saying. Maybe not like religiously, but you're abusing these people, bro. They thought you were their daughter, bro. They thought you were like in trouble, bro. Like, you're not. Like, these people fully believed they were helping out a little girl who had nowhere to go, and they were doing a really good deed, and they were, putting all their money into you, helping you live because they felt really bad for you. And you're just like taking advantage of it, bro. That's messed up. She also claimed to have autism and said her adult appearance was the result of being forcibly given hormones during childhood. What? Nah. You just lying straight at your butthole right now. And she didn't have bad intentions. Yeah, bro, right. You didn't have bad intentions. Just be honest with yourself. You're a bad person. Like, what do you mean she had a whole backstory and everything prepared? Also, I didn't read the part before this, but she used pacifiers and baby bottles to, like help her out, keep her disguise off. Like, you're a psychopath. Like, what do you mean? You do not like have guilt or anything? Do you not have a single moral in your body? Bro, this picture of her, I'm actually gonna put this on screen, bro. She's 38, laying in a twin-size bed with a baby bottle in her mouth, bro. Like, what are you doing? So we just LARPing babies now. Yeah, sure, bro. Put her in a crib at this point. Or maybe she won't fit. You wanna know why? Because she's 38 years old. We're pulling up on near 4 decades at this point, dude. Like, are we serious? At your grown age, obese, manipulative, and drinking out of a baby bottle. It's pink. It's a pink baby bottle. Mind you, she had to keep this up for 14 months. That's some dedication right there, bro. She was putting on diaper. Actually, not diaper. She was 12, but like she was saying she was 12. But if you're 12, bro, you gotta sell it, bro. You gotta like wet the bed every once in a while. You know what I mean? You really gotta sell the act. Actually, I don't know. 12 is a little bit old for that, but like maybe like once every 9 months, you gotta wet the bed like one time. You gotta pull it off, bro. Throw some child tantrums, bro. Also, you know what else just popped into my head? How did they not catch her? Because she didn't have any friends. She's 38 years old. You can't be 38 making friends with 12-year-olds, all right? And you can't get other 38-year-olds to act like 12-year-olds to be friends with. Like, is your whole friend group just gonna be obese and old? Or, are you gonna try being friends with a 12-year-old at 38? That's kind of weird, you know what I mean? Also, you know what else just popped into my head? She's drinking out of a baby bottle. She's 12 years old. 12-year-olds don't drink out of baby bottles. What do you mean you got a 12-year-old sucking on a pacifier, bro? What kind of parent are you? What, you carried her in a stroller around the mall too? So she just didn't talk to anybody for like 14 months. She just talked to her parents all day. Maybe the people at church every once in a while. I don't know. Like, what do you talk about too? You're a kid. Do you like slip up and accidentally start talking about taxes? And she was with them for a year. So, does that mean that she had to pretend that she thought Santa was real? She thought the tooth fairy was real? Man, for all I know, maybe that's a set up Easter eggs for her to hunt. Amanda admitted lying about who she was, but denied that she had intended to defraud anyone. According to police, she said, "It is clear that I deceived people. I lied, but I did not intend to scam anyone." Look, I'm not even gonna go into depth with this. I already said what I have to say about this. You're just a bad person. Like obviously you intended to scam people, bro. This whole thing was a scam. The past 14 months are a scam. Every time they bought you a water, it was a scam. Every time you laid in bed, that's a scam, bro. Every time you took a shower, you're stealing water from this family. Like, you're not in the family, bro. All right, I'm basically gonna skip the rest of it, but there is one part that I want to read real quick because this is interesting. Apparently, she did this to multiple people. There's this girl named Renata Magalhães or whatever, and they met in Rio de Janeiro in 23. She's been doing this for years, bro. Let me read the next part real quick. Renata said her phone was full of searches. She researched how an autistic person behaves and how to make drawings to move evangelical people. So guess what? I was right, bro. I was low-key doubting myself earlier, but I made the right assumption, bro. She's like abusing people's religion to help her. And you're LARPing autism now. What? That part's not even needed. You don't need to be autistic to be adoptable. Do you think like autistic people are more vulnerable or something? They would make people feel bad? You really thought you were more likely to get adopted because you were autistic. I know a bunch of autistic people that are fine just on their own, bro. They don't need adoption. They don't need anybody to help them, bro. They're good. They're just normal people. Like, what? This is actually making me mad. And I just found this last part. Let me read this very last paragraph, I promise. Amanda also allegedly used another identity, Emily, in Parana using the COVID-19 pandemic, claiming to be a 13-year-old girl suffering from terminal leukemia. So she faked being a terminally ill 13-year-old girl. And why did she go back in time, by the way? Why'd she go back to 12? You're literally getting older. Also, doesn't terminal leukemia make you like incredibly weak? Like, how did you keep up that act? How did they believe you? Apparently, it creates problems with your bones, your joints, your blood, and stuff like that. So like, what, you just limped everywhere for a year? Or did you just say you have terminal leukemia and people are dumb enough to just be like, yeah, I guess you do. It's not even entirely her fault, bro. If you're dumb enough to believe that, then it's your fault. Like, I could probably just go up to you and be like, hey, I'm Michael Jackson reincarnated. And you'd be like, yeah, probably right. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's been enough. I think we've screamed a little bit too much today. I like this though. I like this. I like making the more energized videos, you know, yelling a little bit, getting, you know, a little bit emotional, if you know what I mean. You know, I put my standing desk for this, you know, because I got to get that energy for you guys. But long story short, she's a bad person. I don't care about what you have to think. That's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed watching me like low-key, like on the down low, crash out for a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. If you got any entertainment or any joy out of this video, then I'm so glad because I did my job. And if you are, I don't know what I was planning on saying there, but if you want to join the Discord, the link in the description, you know, Al12. I might be streaming sometimes on YouTube. It depends. I don't know. You might want to check on that. You want to play Arc Raiders with me? Yeah, you can do that. And this is a really bad outro. It's been amazing seeing you all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Ian, and I'll catch you guys on Friday. See ya. Wait, no, this is going up on Friday. Yeah. I'm a little slow. I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye. See ya.